Today we're fishing off St Helens, Tasmania, game fishing mecca. I'm with Josh Hammersley. Josh.
Yes, Bob.
What is the plan today?
Today we're going chasing things with teeth. Mako sharks.
I love Mako sharks, seriously one of the coolest fish on the planet. Now would you mind if instead of going traditional, I threw a fly at them instead?
Mate, you can try whatever you want. I think you're crazy, but yeah, we can give it a go.
What could possibly go wrong? There's always something to see coming out of St Helens. We're about 3 kilometres from the ramp. There are literally birds everywhere, tuna busting up, dolphins coming through them, but we're going to keep going because we have a fishing goal today and I don't want to disturb that. Let's head for the shelf. So Josh, we're at the spot now, it gets technical. What's at the milk crates?
Okay, so technical as the milk crate is, it's basically our container to put our burley into.
And the burley, what is it?
Yep, 100% salmon. So,
Tassie salmon?
Absolutely.
And the Makos love it?
They do.
And the idea is you freeze this?
Yep.
So it just slowly works its way out?
That's right. As we drift along, it'll basically lay a nice trail down for us, and yeah, hopefully shark will come swimming along and away we'll go.
Well, let's get the burley in the water, because you can't catch sharks unless you've got burley. Trapdoor closed?
Yep, simple as that.
You're in charge, mate.
Hook that on.
Now, how long will that last?
I'd say about 30 minutes.
Is that all?
That's it.
Wow.
Luckily we've got a lot of it.
We're officially
Just
fishing.
like that, we are fishing.
Oh, look at that. Well, this is a slimy mackerel. It's bait that Makos love to eat. And this is my interpretation of a psycho slimy mackerel. I made this fly at home, heaps of tinsel, 2 very sharp hooks, one in the back there, one in the front, a bit of 200-pound wire between them. And what we're trying to do with this fly is literally just get the Makos mad to the point where they come through and nail it. Those hooks are needle sharp. We're just going to pin him and then we're going to see him dance around the ocean. Seriously, it's a long shot, but better to have a crack. Sort of close, not. So Josh, on the way out, you were telling me about a very clever technique that involves this buoy and that crate. What's the deal?
Yep, quite simple really. We can attach the buoy to the crate when we get a shark up.
Yep.
Saves breaking our burley trail. It can stay here, do its thing, we'll go away, we'll fight our fish. Not for very long on your fly rod until you run out of liner, I don't think, but that's yeah, yet to be determined. Then we can come back to our burley trail, we haven't broken it, and hopefully have another one there ready.
So the great thing about this, you're literally out fighting a shark, but you're still burling at the same time. So clever, and that's why I like fishing with different people in different places, because you're always learning something new. There's always a chance in your Mako fishing that fish are sitting back in the burley trail. Now we don't want to put a bait out with a hook because we want the fish to present itself so we can try and cast the fly. So what I've done, I've got this slimy mackerel head, bit of 100-pound mono. I'm basically putting that out under a balloon so the fish comes along, eats it, we know he's there, he won't hook up, and then we can get him close to the boat and do a bit of fly casting. Been burling for quite a few hours. We've just seen a really nice Mako cruise to the back of the trail. So we're bringing in the bait that doesn't have a hook in it. I'm going to get the fly ready and see if we can get a fly in him. It's a nice fish too. Oh, look at him out there in the trail. He might actually be looking at my fly. He's come across in the direction of my fly. He's going to just move the fly. Look at him out there. He's coming on. He's on it. He's on it. Eat it. Yes. You know, oh, look at the size of him. That's a big fish. He tried to eat the fly. He actually tried. Look at him at the back of the boat here. He's coming right in. That's what Mako shark fishing is all about. That is one big fish, and he actually can't look at the fly then. That is one big, beautiful fish. What we're going to do, I'm going to let him have a look at the fly a few times. If he doesn't eat it, we'll try and bait him. How big do you reckon, Josh?
He's bigger than 150. I reckon more 170, 180, to be honest.
Oh, so maybe it's bait time. That is one solid fish. He's just coming in having a good look. He's not keen to eat at the moment. He's going down. He's seen my bait I just put in. He's going down to eat it, I reckon. He's gone down. I don't know. I think he might have. Yeah, he has.
Has he?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Here he goes. And that is just mind-blowing. Big fish. He wouldn't take the fly, but couldn't help himself when it come to a slimy mackerel. And we knew that could be the case this morning. You're either going to get a fish that's fired up or a fish that isn't. And this fish just wasn't fired up to take the fly, but still so cool. I'm using a circle hook, so most likely hooked in the corner of the jaw, so you're not going to be feeling any pain. I think we're in for a long fight. Glad I've got the harness. In 2015, the University of Tasmania did a massive scientific research study on Mako sharks. They caught and released 30 Mako sharks on both J hooks and circle hooks. The total mortality rate was only 3 fish out of 30, so a 90% successful survival rate. And the one thing they noted was number one, circle hooks. Majority of fish always recovered on circle hooks. So if you're going to fish for Mako sharks, use a circle hook because they're hooked in the corner of the jaw. You don't get any bleeding, any gut problems, and those fish are pretty much guaranteed to survive. The other thing they noticed, which was really interesting, a lot of fish have a greater mortality if the fight time is longer. But Mako sharks, because of their unique biology, they actually had no difference in their survival rates, regardless of the fight time. So you can fish light line, you can have a bit of fun, you can see the jumps, you can let them go, and you almost guarantee that Mako shark's going to swim away. In fact, one fish they released, the notes were, looks dismal. Literally sunk when they took the hook out of it. That fish swam 1,250 kilometres over 30 days. I chose this outfit specifically for these Mako sharks because I know just how tough they are. You'll notice a bent butt rod. If you're going to fish 24 kilo, even 15 or above, I highly suggest using a bent butt game rod. Straight butts, old school, don't even bother. It's a Chagra Ultra. It's rated 30 to 50 pounds, so about 15 to 24 kilo on the old scale. Calica game reel of 50. It's got 1,000 metres of 15 kilo maximum fibre glow. The reason for the fibre glow, it's hot pink, so Indy can physically see where the line goes in the water, so there's a lot less chance of getting cut off. Wind-on's on. And wind-on's off. Okay, back to Dave with the touch. Oh, that's a big fish.
Oh, Indy, come round.
Just drop him if you have to.
Yep, yours.
That's all right.
We just need to turn his head if we can.
There he is. Just got to keep him coming this way. From that downstroke there he runs. He's off again.
He's a solid fish ball.
That's a big fish. Look at him popping his head up there now. Oh, finger burn, finger burn. Oh, every time we come down that swell, he gets away again. Okay. I'll get another shot here. There he is. And there he goes. I reckon.
Oh, that is a very solid Mako, guys.
It's getting bigger, eh?
It is. As it gets closer.
Okay, Jet, just
Oh,
wander
Jet,
in.
just come into the
Take
side
your
here,
time.
mate. Yep.
Take your time.
Get in, tags
done,
in. Well done, mate.
Well, that is one big Mako shark. Oh, he's biting the bone.
Try and straighten the boat out if you can, India, and we'll just get him. He'll be happy enough just swimming alongside with us, I reckon.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, that's a really, really good fish, Paul. Well done.
How's the size of that? Geez, when you get up close to them, they look big. I can't see if it's a male or a female. Can't get that close, but look at that beautiful blue and that eye I was telling you about. Look at that black eye, no matter where you are. It's seen you. Oh, and you'll see that circle hook, Josh, right in the corner of the jaw.
Absolutely, exactly what it should have done.
That's what we want. Man, that's a beast. Aren't they epic creatures? Look at that. Mate, you've seen a lot of Makos. You reckon
Mate,
it's 200?
it's up, every bit of 200.
Every
it's
bit of
bigger.
Yeah.
I'll say 220.
That's a big fish.
Maybe even a little bit better than that, Paul, to be honest.
And as I said, one of my favourite fish. How lucky are we that didn't take the fly?
Very, very lucky.
Okay, I'm going to measure this fish. And you've actually got a calculation you can do, Josh?
Yeah, absolutely, Paul. Yep.
Okay, Jetty, tell me when it's equal at the back of the tail, mate. 3.1 metres. Maybe a touch over, we'll call him 3.1. The beauty of that, we can physically measure the fish, let it go, we still know what it weighs. And mate, how prolific are these things in Tasmanian waters?
Very, very prolific, mate. Yep.
Because I've done lots of days burling for Makos around the world, and I reckon I'm at a hit rate of about 1 in 3 days. But here,
Yeah, okay.
how often do you raise them?
Oh, mate, I honestly can't remember a day where we didn't, so...
That is just awesome.
Yeah, they're not always this big, though.
Oh, well, you know what? We start with the monsters and we work down from there. Can you let this fish go? I'm one happy camper. Well done, Josh. That is gold. Blue dynamite gold. Yep, there he goes. That is one big fish. Josh,
Well done, mate.
seriously, thank you very much. I am absolutely
You've
tired.
done well. You've done
tired.
well.
How many Makos are there out here at St Helens?
Yeah, look, you could expect to see potentially 5 to 6 a day, mate, at the moment. So.
And your world record?
Mine personally,
Yep.
287.
Big
So-
fish, what's the most in a day?
14, which was, 12 months ago. So.
14 Mako sharks caught and released in one day. That's almost going to be a world record. Now, I reckon we go find our burley pot.
Absolutely.
Because while we've been fishing, we've been fishing. That's what I call absolute gold.